Hello, this is Vaping Lou Guru coming out to you from Staten Island, and today we're going to be talking about different devices from beginner to advanced. So today we're going to be talking about devices, so you guys know all devices require atomizers, whether they're drippable atomizers, rebuildable atomizer, or tanks. We're not going to be talking about any kind of tanks or anything like that today, just specifically the devices. So first we're going to talk about e-cigarettes. A lot of people call them cigalikes because they look like little cigarettes with the little light up tip. You can usually find those in like your local bodega or store. And back in the day when vaping first started, that was the most popular thing. It's slowly diminishing. You don't get the same kind of cloud production that you get with the kind of things that we have today. Usually they're throwaways. They don't produce much vapor. And basically, I mean, it's something good to start out with, but there is a lot more. So then we moved on to the Ego Pen from the e-cigarette, which was a little more advanced. Okay, had a little bit of a bigger battery, more battery life, can be charged via USB. It also came with a twist in the bottom for variable voltage with a little tank on it, 5 clicks on, 5 clicks to turn off. Okay, definitely something that's more beginner. Okay, but you could definitely get off cigarettes with something like this. I would recommend this to any person who just wants to start out and get off cigarettes. Let me give you an example how it works. And they're definitely better than e-cigarettes as far as vapor production and flavor. And for someone who wants to get off smoking, I would highly recommend these. Your next step after an Ego Pen would be a regulated device. And regulated device go all the way from beginner to advanced. This is probably the widest range in vaping that you have. So some of these have chargeable batteries and some of them have removable chargeable batteries. Here's an example, like on the Reuleaux, you can charge it with the pass-through with the USB, or you could remove the batteries. This specific device takes 3 batteries, okay, and you can charge it with an external charger, okay. Some naturally do not have the removable battery, but they all have the same basic functions. Some have higher wattages than others. They start out at 20, go up to something like the Reuleaux, which has 200 watts. Let me give you an example on the Reuleaux and how vapor production and how it hits. And all of these have chips built into them with a digital display screen which will show you battery power, wattage and voltage and ohms. Just like all of them, this has a screen also, but the difference is that this has a nice neat tank built into it. Okay, the battery can be removed. You also have the pass-through, as I mentioned before, and it's a nice neat little package. And then for the most advanced users, okay, we have mechanical mods. A basic tube, a battery, makes direct contact to a drippable atomizer, okay, and you basically get great flavor, great cloud production, okay. Let me give you an example of how this would work. So it's really important that we talk about safety when it comes to advanced devices like an unregulated mod. An unregulated mod is what I just said, unregulated. The battery is everything. IMR protected batteries are very important. You're going to get 4.2 volts is what you get out of a full battery charge. And this kind of device is really intended for a rebuildable dripping atomizer. That's where you're going to get, you know, your best flavor and cloud production out of, which we'll talk about in later videos. So single battery mechanical mods were very popular and still are very popular today. Recently, the game has stepped up into dual battery mechanical mods. Specifically with this mod, we're dealing with, for the people who are into electronics, instead of having parallel, you have in series, which means one positive battery up, one positive battery down. You're getting double the power. Rather a mod hitting and give you a nice cloud production, say in 5-6 seconds. This 2 to 3 seconds, half the amount of time would produce the same cloud and the same kind of feeling and hit. All right, so again, very important when you're dealing with this kind of power. I can't stress this enough about safety, IMR batteries. We started with e-cigs. The technology has grown now where we have a wide range within the spectrum of vaping wherever you'd like to be or wherever you want to take it. Okay, you could continue with something like this, and this may fulfill your needs, basically, at where you want to be in your experience, get you off smoking. Some people start out right here at a regulated, they go into something like this, and there's also people who start right off the get-go with a unregulated device. So there is no wrong or right. It's what fits you and what works. And as you can see, there's something here for everyone. So remember, this is Vaping Lou Guru coming out to you from Staten Island. Keep an eye out on my next video where we'll be talking about tanks. Remember to keep vaping and vape safe.